Thought she was interesting because she loved pop music, and I thought that she and I might not have a lot in common.
No, no.
When I'm not at school and when I'm not freaking out about school, for fun, I don't know, we plan parties. My name is Leela, and this is how I do my hair. Water to make sure it's very wet. Herbal Essence Spray Gel, my lifesaver. It's very important to spray it all over. All over. Equally important to scrunch as you spray. Now we put the hair in a half ponytail. One final scrunch with the Herbal Essence Spray Gel. Now it will dry naturally over the next 10 to 12 hours. And hopefully I won't have to wash it again and do this again for 3 more days. And that's doing your hair with Leela.
Happy birthday to you.
When I was young and when I lived in Canada, my grandparents lived down the street, and I probably spent more time at my grandparents' house, my British grandparents' house, than I did at my own house. And we'd have tea time every day at 3 o'clock. You know, my grandfather introduced me to Monty Python before I even knew what Sesame Street was. So I definitely always had like an affinity for England.
Happy birthday to you.
I heard Chumbawamba, he drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, in an English pub, like while I'm drinking a whiskey drink and a vodka drink, and it was just,
I've been singing my whole life, always loved it, singing in churches, and I tried to play the violin in 4th and 5th grade. That didn't work out so well. Not till I was 15 I got a guitar did I actually start playing instruments. That's when I started learning simple chords, which is like still what I play. I did keep practicing throughout high school, but I wasn't writing, I wasn't playing with the guitar. I was really involved in show choir and drama and choir, so I wasn't spending a lot of time with writing my own music. It actually wasn't until my freshman year of college when I went to the University of Iowa, and that's when I wrote my first songs.
defining moment when you really realize like Leela's character, like some like quintessential moment that really defines Leela's character?
Like a moment that actually happened?
Yeah.
I think, well, yeah, it'd be the moment that it was like the weekend that I really got to know Leila. It started with a show of White Ford Bronco, Ken's band, and we met her down in Georgetown at some bar, and they were playing, and I didn't really know, I've never seen Leila dance or anything like that, and she was like tearing up the dance floor, like drop kicks, spins, all sorts of moves.
We dance. There's a lot of dancing in this house.
And like everybody was watching her, and I just like was so amazed that she would just like let go like that.
Yeah, this wasn't really a first impression of Leila. She is quite the opposite of me in that she knows everything about pop culture.
It's from the movie Hope Floats, Sandra Bullock, 1998.
And I watched Julie and Julia last night.
The name of that episode is The Long Goodbye.
Pop music.
It's actually the only #1 Aerosmith song ever of all time.
And they're playing Whitney Houston, How Will I Know, my favorite song when I was in kindergarten.
Like she really is
The Mr. Bean?
like pop Wikipedia.
I saw that episode of Oprah, and if you're healthy, your bowels should look like S's or J's. There should be slight curves. That means everything's moving in the intestines the way it should. Make this subscribe to the red velvet cake, and it's Leila's birthday cake. Aww. Did you take a picture of the cake?
Yeah, good job.
If I get a picture of me and the cake.
Okay, this is all video.
Oh yeah!
I grew up, in the woods, jumping off waterfalls. She grew up watching TV and the news, and probably stuff that was over her content level,
Before you go, there's something I want you to have. Oh, it's beautiful. But wait a minute, isn't this... I thought the old lady dropped it into the ocean in the end. Well, baby, I would have done it. Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oops, I did it again to your heart. Got lost in this game, oh baby. Oops, you think that I said no, I'm not that innocent.
I don't know. That was a quintessential moment because Leila is so her own person, and she loves pop music, and that was it because I love people who are themselves, and Leila is truly unique, and she's truly her own self, even though she loves Britney Spears.
I'm not that innocent.
We dance. There's a lot of dancing in this house.
That's the one, right, The Big Goodbye. That was in the first...
The Big Goodbye, The Big Goodbye.
That was in
yes.
First Contact, too.
Yes! I'm yeah!
Yeah!